Dennery MP Shawn Edward says he had hoped to return to banana farmers in his constituency with some optimism that funds were available in the 2020-2021 1.7 billion budget estimates to compensate them for their hard work. But to his dismay, he claims out of the $55 million allocated to the Agriculture Ministry, the $2.5 million set aside for the Banana Productivity Improvement Project is simply not enough to meet the needs of the farmers. Edward, who made a passionate plea for the banana farmers during the debate, says the amount falls short of addressing the challenges in the industry.
Upon closer examination of that particular allocation, almost half that amount goes to salaries. And whether 1.5 or half of this is going to salaries, $2.5 million allocated to the Banana Productivity Improvement Project is a very paltry amount. It is not commensurate with the challenges of that particular industry.
Edward claimed that the ministry did something inexcusable which warranted an apology. He alleged that the government gave farmers false hope when they announced that they could sell to the French territories.
All of us have tried certain initiatives in government, and sometimes they don't bear fruit. They do not bear fruit. 4 years on since that idea of exporting bananas to the French territory was mooted. 4 years on, nothing has materialized from it. And you know what, Mr. Speaker? The farmers have been violated. When a farmer comes to me and he says to me, I have to caution him and tell him the market you think that exists does not necessarily exist. In as much as I'm not the authority on the marketing of bananas, the market that he believes exists does not necessarily exist, and he has to proceed, Mr. Speaker, with a lot of caution.
The Dennery MP also argued that while the farmers were able to secure a market in Barbados, 4 shipments were rejected due to pest infestation. He blamed the situation on the government not having a crop protection officer in the management unit.
The Minister for Agriculture will come and tell the nation that he is not responsible for quality. Quality is an issue that the farmers have to deal with. Mr. Speaker, the government has a custodial role in much the same way. All of us have gone to cabinet and we have approved concessions for hoteliers. We owe it to the farmers to give them the support that they need. It is not enough. But he sits on the board of Windfresh. Whom are you representing? Whose interest are you representing? Whose interest are you representing? And instead of giving the farmers some hope and encouragement, he passes the buck and says that it is a quality issue. Ensure that the unit that you created, you have a crop protection officer there, so that when the farmers toil and those shipments reach Barbados, they will not reject them so regularly as has been happening.
Edward also argued that revenue derived from banana production contributes to the economic development of the island and is also used to pay civil servants. Therefore, more funds could have been allocated to the industry. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.